Hey, what's going on, lovely people? My name is Millennium and welcome back to another music production tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make custom wave shapes and wavetables within Serum. It's not that hard to do. It's basically a routine you need to know, you need to get used to, and that way you can easily make wavetables yourself, use them in basses as well. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a wavetable and make a fast, like heavy dubstep slash rhythm bass out of it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Let's go, guys. Alright, so the first thing you need to do to make your own wavetables, preferably, is select a sample. I'm gonna use this one, which is really loud. Now what you want to do is you want to click and drag this over your first oscillator and you'll see 3 import modes: dynamic pitch 0 snap, dynamic pitch follow, and dynamic frame size average. What you want is the middle one, so dynamic pitch follow. Drop that in there. What you'll see now is you get basically every like little sample from the entire waveform in here. Doesn't sound great, so let's edit this by pressing on this little icon right here, the pen. Now, as you can also see, this is a constantly repeating waveform. So we'll take about 30 frames, and then we're gonna stand on frame 31, gonna come add remove, and then at the bottom there is this option called remove selected till end. Press that. So now you're left with only 30 frames in this waveform. Now what you want to do is you want to come over here to morph. On morph, if you click on it, there's spectral. Click that. What it's going to do basically is going to extrapolate between each frame so that you get a full wavetable of 256 frames again. So it's going to make extra shapes in between each of the frames. Now, then what you want to do is you want to process normalize each, so they're all at the same loudness. And then again, under process, there's X fade edges with grid size. You want to do that. Then if we quit out of here, we can see it has made this nicely morphing wavetable. Sounds like this right now. So as you can hear, it has kind of a square-ish sound to it, together with a little bit of a sine-ish sound. So what we're going to do is very basic. We're going to take a analog BD sine right here, twist it a bit, make sure the level is down. We're going to FM this. So if we turn this knob up now, you can hear it FMing. Like that. First we're going to drop this down an octave. Maybe 2. Let's just stick with 1 for now. Now something else you can do right here is you can take something like bend on there. So you can do this with your waveform, like distort it a bit more. So if we put some FM, you can see this also changes the sound. Makes it more gritty. Now a very nice trick for bass design is to put your semitones up 7. Makes this type of really resonant bass. So that's a very cool trick. Sounds kind of like a Foghorn actually, so we might do that instead of a rhythm bass. Now let's add some unison to this. And drag the width all the way down. It's a bit pathetic and mono now, so let's add some hyperdimension to push that very width we just pushed down up again. Let's also add a sub in here. Alright, let's distort this. Maybe we can add some white noise to thicken it up a bit. Let's make it very white. Something like that. Alright, great. Now we're gonna push this through a high pass filter. So we're gonna select a high 24 right here. Cut off everything at about 150. Like that. Push some drive in there, some resonance and some fatness. Sounds pretty good already. Now, let's add a LFO to the FMing. Not too much, of course, because it really distorts that way. That sounds about good for me. Alright, let's add some chorus to this. So bring the depth down and the feed up a bit. Low pass filter all the way up. Bring the mix down. Or maybe a bit up. Sounds pretty nice. Alright. Add a compressor to this. Kind of take the highs down a little bit. So they don't get too harsh. Let's put on an EQ as well. Kinda accentuate those mid frequencies right here. We're gonna make it pretty big like this. Somewhere right here, around not too much decibels. Yeah, that sounds dope. And then add some reverb. That sounds pretty cool already. Now, if we want to use this in an example, I'll quickly pull up a drum loop right here in my sample pack, which I'm going to be releasing very soon. Something like this. And then we can make make a nice Foghorn bass with this, actually. Just like that. Just like that. Can make another patch with this as well. So, gonna take another Serum right here, put it on a bass channel in the mixer. There we go. Now we can take another random sample, something maybe from a Cashmere pack. Let's say an ambience or an animal. Let's do that. Alright, so same deal, dynamic pitch follow. See, the N right here already looks kind of cool, so we're gonna do something else right now. We're gonna see where it starts fading real nice. That's all the way back here. And we're gonna cut out the beginning. So let's take out about 150 wave shapes. So put ourselves at 150. We come to add and remove. This time we're gonna do selected, beginning until selected, I'm sorry. Like that. So we've got about 100 wave pictures, you can call them, left. So same thing, you morph between them with spectral. elongates them, interpolates them. So next up, normalize each, and X-fade edges by grid size, just like that. And we have a nice wavetable right here. Alright, let's use a saw wave this time. Do some FMing as well. Not too much. Let's create kind of a mid bass with this. So we're gonna automate this volume. Something like that. Sounds good. Let's put a nasty filter on here, something like under MISC you have a Combs filter. Push the resonance and the drive a bit, dampening. Sounds pretty good. Right, add some hyperdimension to this. Some distortion. For this we're actually going to use some linear fold distortion, which is very heavy, so... Not too much, mix it in a bit. Let's use a compressor on this. Just get that threshold up there. Get a lot of distortion going. So that we might even cut out the low end. Or actually I can do that right here. So we're gonna pre-cut out the low end at about 100 Hertz or so. Because we're working with a mid bass, so add some noise to this as well. Let's use circuit noise. Let's put that on there. Great. We can also automate the FM a bit. Not too much, just for a little bit of extra harshness. And with the wavetable, you can do a lot of things with this. You can also automate something like the resonance a bit. Not too much. Just like that. Maybe do the same thing to the sub right here. Seems pretty good. What else could we do to this? Add some reverb. Like this. So right now we have this. something like that maybe. Yeah, something like that, for example. Now, to make this even more interesting, you could clone this down one and do the same thing with this. Come over here and bring it down some. And that way you have a very easy Foghorn bass. There you go, guys. That is how easy it is to make a pretty good sounding bass without any post-processing on it whatsoever. Just creating your own type of wavetables right here is very easy and very nice to do. You can press this little save icon right here if you want to keep the wavetable to use it in other productions, for example. Same right here. This was a very nice wavetable actually. Might even keep that for my sample pack, which you guys should definitely be checking out when it's released. If you guys follow me over on my social media, which I'll quickly link right now in the video and down in the description, you guys will stay updated with everything I do. I post most of my live streams over on Twitter. I always notify when I go live. Usually that's DJ sets, usually drum and bass as well. Sometimes other things, sometimes I do production streams, which I announce on my Instagram as well. So if you guys want to be there, want to ask me some feedback of tracks, want to ask me how to do certain things with synths like Serum, be sure to follow my social media, guys. Thank you guys for watching this one. My name is Millennium. I'm out. Peace.
Sacrifice. That's what we do for the people that we love. And here's mine, Mia. I want you to live. I want that more than anything in this world. I want you to fight like hell to stay with us. But with everybody else gone, I know it might not be what you want. It might be too hard for you to keep fighting. So if you want to go, I want you to know it's okay.